Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more. Hey y'all, I'm back again with another video, and in today's video, you see the title, we are going to be speaking about Megan Thee Stallion and all the drama that's going on in regards to her in this political rally with Camila. It's just like a lot going on. So if you're interested in that, female rap, pop conspiracy theories, trending topics, my unpopular opinions, whatever I feel like getting into for real, go on ahead and subscribe and let's get into this video. Okay, guys, so as some of you guys may or may not know, Camila is in the running for US president now that Biden dropped out. And so a lot of Black people have been showing their support and rallying behind her, and they're all like getting involved. There's a lot of celebrities who are reposting her, who are talking about Camila, encouraging Democrats to vote Camila, everything. And apparently, Camila had a rally, okay, to bring up support for her and votes and encourage voters and everything like that. And I guess Megan Thee Stallion got booked for one of her rallies, and there's videos of her going viral right now of her dancing and performing her music. And a lot of people are straight up appalled by this. A lot of people are appalled, a lot of people are embarrassed, a lot of people are confused and everything like this. So I'm going to show like a little clip. I don't know if political rally clips are copywritten. I'm so used to every single clip that I put in videos being copyrighted, but I'm going to play a little part so you can understand what's happening. Okay, so that was the clip that's going around. I gotta find the full video somewhere so I can watch the full thing. I've only seen like clips on social media of her performance and everything like that. And people are basically commenting and saying, this is crazy, this is ghetto, this is so unserious. Also, like, why Megan Thee Stallion out of all people? Because she doesn't have any uplifting music. She doesn't have any music that would kind of fit a political rally. People are saying she is not the appropriate artist that would have been the fit for this climate, for politics, for a performance. People were like, y'all didn't have anyone else to choose. Like, why not Beyonce? Why not enter any other artist who has music that could have been played that would be more classy or more uplifting or better representation as a whole? And that people are saying this has to be a joke because we're having Megan Thee Stallion perform at a Camila rally to endorse Camila and encourage voters to take Camila Harris seriously. So people are like, there's something so unserious about Megan Thee Stallion performing. So I just kind of wanted to comment about basically what everyone is saying. I can totally understand that because, like, if we're thinking about Megan Thee Stallion, right, like, she does not match the energy of a political rally. She doesn't match the energy of a Camila Harris. So I do understand that. At the same time, though, I'm pretty sure they booked her. So it's not Megan Thee Stallion's fault that she got booked. You know what I mean? She's coming there, she's performing, she's doing what she was probably paid to do at the end of the day. So it's not her fault. She can only do what she can do. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I do understand when people are like, really? Because it is a little unserious, though. It is. For it being a political rally, you would think that there would be, not necessarily her performing twerking songs and her actually twerking during the performance and stuff like that. I would have played, if I was Megan, I would have maybe came but performed a set of songs that were her, more of her tamer songs or her more emotional songs or songs that were just more meaningful than, Savage featuring Beyonce. I mean, and then the dancing and stuff like that, and then the backup dancers were kind of not twerking, but they kind of were, and she was twerking too, and it was just like, okay, I can understand how it looks more like a concert or a barbecue or just an event than it does a political rally. And people were saying like this is why that people don't take Democrats seriously because of stuff like this. And then I could totally understand that too, to a degree, because then Cardi B, at one point endorsed Joe Biden, and that was a whole thing. She got on the video with them and was talking to them in her fancy outfits, and being how Cardi B is, Megan Thee Stallion performing twerk music at a Camila rally, it does give this air of very unseriousness and very like, these artists are good for, in their right, but isn't appropriate for a political rally as far as people on the outside looking in taking it seriously, because all they're going to see is Megan Thee Stallion twerking. What context are they going to get from that how they should vote for Camila? So I do see how that's so very unserious. A lot of people are saying it's embarrassing because of the fact that it's like, what? This is the representation they chose? There wasn't anything else? Which I don't think there's anything wrong with twerking representation. I just don't think, I do agree with it not really being appropriate for a democratic political rally. Like, it doesn't match. The energies don't match. I think you got to do things that are appropriate for that event or for that energy. And yeah, it does make the US look very unserious, especially other countries who are tuning into what's going on in US politics for whatever reason. If they happen to tune in, it does make us look so unserious and like everything is a joke and that we don't care about anything. And it's not to say that Megan Thee Stallion is a joke. It's just that her performance and her songs were not, I agree, in the way that they weren't appropriate for the event. You know what I'm saying? So a bunch of people were talking. People were like, "Oh my gosh, Barb's are definitely not going to vote for Camila now because of the fact that Megan Thee Stallion was performing." And it's like, it makes it even more unserious when you add the element of stan culture into it. It makes it even more laughable because it's like, it's already funny because she's kind of twerking at a political rally and playing like twerk club music. And on top of that, you add stan culture and all the mess with that, and it becomes even more of a firestorm. So people are on here talking about Nicki Minaj, the Barbs, Megan Thee Stallion, hotties, all of this stuff, and not what we're supposed to be focused on, which is Camila being voted for president. So people are like, "Oh my gosh, the Barbs are gonna say we can't vote for Camila now," because of which is something they would totally do. They would take it as far as that, even though this is a political rally. This is something having to do with the government. This is not anything having to do with music and Nicki Minaj versus Megan Thee Stallion. Like, this has nothing to do with that. But of course, they're gonna take it there because they can only think about Nicki Minaj. I can't think about anything else. But it's so funny, and I just feel like this whole situation is funny, and it shouldn't be funny because it's supposed to be serious. So I do get I do get where everyone's coming from. So let me go ahead and read some of these comments because it's a mess. Some comments read, "As much as I love Megan, twerking low-key wasn't the best. Still love her though. Why the F was she twerking on a presidential campaign stage? There's a time and place for things like this. Megan twerking at a presidential rally just shows that this is what it takes to impress the black community and convince them to vote. This is really embarrassing and I'm truly appalled." Yeah, it's just, yeah, there's a time and place for everything. And I was taught that growing up. It's like there is a time and designated place. There's nothing wrong with twerking, but there's a time and a place for it. And there's nothing wrong with Megan Thee Stallion as an artist, but there's a time and place for her. And I feel like the presidential rally wasn't the place for her. Inwards had Megan throwing ass at a political rally. I know the people who were just cheering on Amber Rose. The head slut in charge isn't speaking down on Megan. Literally, she's a self-proclaimed SL. Ooh, that's crazy. She didn't book herself. They knew what kind of artists and songs they had before they booked her. Yeah, that's totally true. Like I was saying, like, it's not Megan's fault. She's just performing her music, but it was a weird choice to have Megan. But the youth, maybe they're just trying to get the youth's vote. So, why did you have to even highlight the negative comments anyways? We cooked no matter who went. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Now her wig turned like Effie, a tongue, a powerful thing. Hey, I got a song campaign if Camila need one. No cussing or twerking involved. Okay. I mean, it's kind of a strange choice. Yeah, it's just kind of interesting of a choice for political rally. Hotties for Harris. That was so ghetto. Man, y'all worried about twerking instead of worried about the new age slavery we gonna be in if Mr. Narinja, I don't know, getting obvious. They chose her to do what she does, not what y'all want or think she should have done. Hot girls for Camila. Anyways, y'all trying to bash Megan. They booked her. They knew that. The F. We love Megan head to toe, but this was not the time, and it's not her fault because Who's turning down the president? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not, she's going to do it because if Camila becomes president, Megan the Stallion is a part of history now, too. So that's cool. This was a hot mess. Y'all tripping. You have to meet the young people where they at. It's 2024. Grow with the times. Half of y'all judging aren't even registered. They knew what time it was when they asked her to come. Nothing wrong with having musicians hype up the crowd at rallies. That goes for both candidates. Most of these tweets come from Barb's anyway. They brought my girl out knowing she was coming, so call out the people who hired her. She came to do her job. This is why the Democrats are a joke. Wait, what? I know you lying. The world is coming to an end. Excuse me? They reach in. First Trump with Sleepy and Chef, and now Camilla with Meg. Baby, why? Just why? Reproductive rights or twerking rights. We are muddying the waters with this performance. I'm all for her being there, but not with this performance. But hey, a woman's body is a woman's body. They look like they're enjoying it, but at this occasion, I would have loved for her to perform Anxiety. Yeah, so people are saying basically like a different set list, like not the song she performed. This makes it so hard for us Native women who work hard for what we got and are upstanding citizens. We are looked down on by other folks for foolishness like this. Time and place for everything. This is not the place. We got bigger things going on. We need to focus and shake an SSA. I'm embarrassed button. What the hell is happening in America? This is ghetto as hell. Not gonna lie, this is real tacky. At this point, bring Jeezy out to perform My President is Black. Classic track right there. Classic. Somebody said they both put black men in jail. Oh my god. This is seriously insane. The F? Okay. Why not a majorette team and a band? Yeah, that would have been nice. She did her best to keep it light. Yeah, she didn't go too hard, but still. Now, Camila, why? Just why? SMH, Granny behind her getting it. And this is our representation of a black woman trying to lead this country. Okay, so there's a lot of comments. There are a lot of comments all over Twitter, all over Instagram. It's crazy. Everyone's on fire right now. But I think a lot of people are upset too because not only is it not appropriate, but it comes down to representation. And people are like, this is what we're using to show black women representation in America, which there's nothing wrong with Megan Thee Stallion as her representation. I feel like it's appropriate to have multiple different types of representation for black women. But I do understand what people are saying. It's like, wait, this is what everyone is seeing as what it is to be a black woman in America and who is representing black women in America for people who maybe don't know too much about black people or black women or us in general, and they're going to associate us with Megan Thee Stallion twerking at a Camila rally. So I do understand what people are saying, like this is not what we want to be the forefront of black women in America, and that is what some people are going to see. So I do understand that, which is kind of, yeah, it's tacky. It's tacky. It is tacky. While I love Megan Thee Stallion too, I do understand why it could be viewed as a negative connotation because people are gonna be like, oh, there go those black women again, just twerking, and they can't contain themselves. They gotta twerk on the damn political route. Like that's how people are gonna look at it. They're gonna be like, dang, they can't keep it serious for 5 seconds. Like they're gonna assume we all of us hypersexualize everything and that's all that we're good for and that's all that we know how to do. It just puts a negative connotation even though it's not, I'm sure it wasn't purposeful, but people are going to automatically associate us with hypersexuality, twerking, dancing, gyrating, moving around, and we can't even not do that for times like politics. Twerking and politics shouldn't intermingle at all. So I do understand what people are saying. I agree with a lot of what people are saying. It's just, and it shows the unserious climate of the US right now and how like crazy. And I'm not even into politics, but I can totally see how this just looks very unserious and very like, okay, not, let's clean it up. You know what I mean? Let's leave this for where it's appropriate. So you guys let me know. Maybe you don't agree. Maybe you feel like it was totally fine. And it's not Megan's fault. So it's not to blame her. It's not really a dig at her per se, like personally. It's just like a wow moment, like, okay, time and place, time and place. As far as I know, Megan hasn't come out to say anything upon me recording this video and getting everything together for this video. So you guys let me know if Megan ends up coming out to say anything after this. But yeah, that's it for this one. I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.